Hello, everybody. I'm Christian McDepressed, and today I'm going to be interviewing sodaboy64. So, yeah, why don't you introduce yourself real quick?
Oh yeah, I'm sodaboy64. I do music. That's about it.
Nice, nice.
Single, yeah.
Yeah,
Just an FYI.
you just released a new EP yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Forgot about that.
it's really good.
Thank
Is,
you.
one question real quick: is there any like theme with cats? Like, what's your personal interest in cats, especially in your
So,
music?
oh no, I wouldn't say there's a theme with cats at all. No, not not in the slightest. Well, what makes you think that?
In one of your for one of the SoundCloud covers you do of, I think it's You're So Lewd by the Retards. You use this very old like image of a cat playing guitar
Oh yeah.
that I remember from like, cause like my grandma used to send it to me on like my old school email. But
It's a classic right there.
yeah, it really is a classic. But one thing that I'm really drawn to your music is you play your own drums,
Hmm.
and a lot of your music is pretty harmonically dense. Especially what caught me was in Peachy 2, you kind of do this real kind of clever trick where you're going from like D sharp major to G sharp minor, which is a very like sad
Hmm.
chord progression almost. And
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious on what your history is with music. Like, what'd you start playing?
Well, it kind of all started in middle school. I wanted to be a drum player, but there was no jazz band in middle school. There's no like percussion, and
Mm-hmm.
so I stuck to flute. Yeah, that was
Nice.
that was fun for a little bit, but then after that, I didn't do shit for like a couple years. But what you call it? I did a lot of little like things
Mm-hmm.
in like FL Studio for like MIDI sounds and whatever. That's all kind of bad, but and afterwards I picked up guitar like in 2017. And then the next year, when I was a senior in high school, I joined the jazz band,
Nice.
and
Nice.
that was pretty fun. But I was a guitarist in that. But and then I started doing my own music after I graduated. So
Nice. Nice. Real quick, I was curious. I was looking at your Instagram earlier, and I noticed you have a very, not really dense, but you have quite a bit of guitars, and I was hoping you could kind of run down through some of the gear you use for your music.
yeah. Well, I mean, now I don't really have any more guitars. Really, I kind of sold them all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I sold some to my friends. I have like I used to have a hollow body, and
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really like that, so I sold it to one of my friends for like $200. But anyways, really, I think I have like one, two, three, four, just like five guitars, really, two basses, and like three guitars.
Nice.
And,
Nice.
yeah, and well, if I had a camera, I'd show you. But I have a Stratocaster, which is like nice. That's like my first like really like good expensive guitar.
Nice.
Although I got it kind of cheap. It was like 270, I think.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um.
I got really lucky on that.
I know you have like a jazz master, and I'm not too
Oh,
sure.
yeah. No, I have a what do we call it, Mustang.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those are real nice guitars.
Yeah, it's a Squire Mustang, and I took out the single coil on the bridge, and I put one of those like humbuckers in
Mm-hmm.
there.
Nice. Nice.
They're like single coil size. And I bought the wrong one because it's like a bridge one,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't really notice that whenever I like said, hey, I want that one right there, guitar center. I just kind of got it, and then like when I was in my car, I
Mhm.
looked at him. I was like, oh wait, this is a bridge. Oh wait, this is a neck pickup.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
it doesn't really make a difference. They're like both kind of the same. One just has like less output.
yeah, yeah. Do you use any pedals or
Mm,
any type of
uh,
effects?
well, like live, I kind of do.
Mhm.
Although as of recently, I've been like trying, not really trying to avoid it, but I've just sort of been lazy. Yeah,
Mhm.
I just plug straight into like my amp there,
Nice,
and I just
nice.
like turn up the gain and then just play from there.
Yeah, that's real dope. Um,
Yeah.
I want to ask you about a specific song, and honestly, it's one of my favorites. Peachy 2. You have a lyric in there. It's, he locked himself inside a Carl J. Bunker room. Who exactly is Carl J. Bunker?
And Carl J. Bunker, well, it's this old dude.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like from California or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's this. Well, I found him on Twitter like a long time ago. He's like this really old dude, and like he like stalks celebrities and like paints portraits of them and like sells them on the street, basically.
Oh, wow.
If I recall correctly, yeah. And like I don't know, I guess like I was like, huh.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what happened in the process of like making Peachy, but somehow it just ended up there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I tried
Carl J. Bunker. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried researching him, and there wasn't a lot of information. Like, I'm not too sure if his Twitter got taken down or what. I tried.
Yeah, it did like last year.
Also, what's his like deal with Miranda Cosgrove, the girl from iCarly?
Well, he has like a lot of deal. He has a deal with Miranda Cosgrove, I think, and Jeanette McCurdy as well.
Oh wow.
He has a deal with a lot of celebrities. He just like orbits them, I guess. Yeah.
Um, Along with Carl J. Bunker, who are some other like real interesting people? Like, I guess, are you familiar with the term lolcow?
Yeah.
Are there any like other kind of lol cows or just interesting people in general that you know you're intrigued by?
Well, none that are like not really well known.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mostly I just know like the popular ones that people always go to.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Nick Bader, fucking I don't know, it's Chris Chan.
Chris Chan's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, he is. I'm
He was the original bedroom punk artist.
not I'm not really sure, honestly. Probably someone that isn't Shooter. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, definitely didn't start with Shooter, but yeah.
Yeah. Speaking
That's one place to start.
um speaking of which, I'm curious on what's your like opinion on this whole like on the reaction that people have had to like this kind of style of music that you're involved with.
Yeah.
Because I know there's a lot of controversy between like that Scott Pilgrim song, but really whenever you dive into your guys' music, it's a lot more than just that one song.
Yeah. Definitely is.
Yeah.
Um. Well, I'm not really sure what to say. I mean, what was the question again?
Oh, what's your like opinion on kind of the fan reaction or kind of like there's a lot of controversy in kind
Yeah,
of like the bedroom punk community because some people really don't know how to take it.
yeah. I mean, I'm not really sure. It's just I'm kind of just stuck in the middle of it. I'm kind of
Mm-hmm.
watching things happen.
Yeah, I
I'm
think.
still like taking it in myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
I'm
Uh.
like oblivious to some of it as well because it's definitely like targeted, you know,
Mm-hmm.
to like one big person usually.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Um.
Because there's also kind of like I don't know, like hierarchy kind of,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
popularity wise.
What was it again?
like popularity wise, you're just like have like a hierarchy, so people just go for like the most popular ones.
Yeah, definitely. I understand what you're saying. While we're on the subject of the MK Ultra support group, I was curious on how you kind of met some of them. If it was kind of like, just like kind of a thing that just kind of sprung up because you all were making kind of music that sounded really kind of interesting, or how that kind of came about.
Well, let's see. Well, from my perspective, what happened was I made a cover of Shooter's song, Death by Cop.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, cool, so I kind of just appeared on his radar. And then one day, he was doing like a really like late stream,
Mm-hmm.
and he just kind of, I popped up in his chat. I'm like, hey, what's up? And he started going on about like, just like wanting to make like this like music label, this like music collective sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, that's cool, and then he just hopped up on Discord, or he told me to hop up on Discord or something like that. I can't really remember, but yeah, I just went up on Discord, and he was like, like, yeah, I want to make this thing, with you, Hard Christ, Spree, and like Werewolf Hair, we're all like one man bands, and like, all
Yeah.
make cool music. He just wants to make like a collective,
Nice.
I
Yeah.
think that'd be cool. And so he pretty much just like the next day he made like a Twitter group, and then from there just kind of like went on.
That's dope. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's definitely like kind of branched out to quite a few artists.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I know that on. What was it?
It's definitely grown a lot.
Mm-hmm.
In past month.
I know that there's a lot of different artists, like especially on the last compilation tape, there was quite a lot more artists.
Yeah, definitely. It was like really dense. I was like, man, there's a lot of tracks.
Yeah, definitely. And speaking of that, I saw that Shooter did a live stream where he possibly talked about a tour. I was wondering about that because I didn't really get to watch all of it, but I was kind of wondering what was going on there.
Well, like there's kind of been talks of a tour. It's kind of like just like, what if, I'm not really sure about the stream that you're talking about, but like within MSG, there's definitely been like some talk of it, I guess. Well,
Nice.
mostly from like one person, really, that like actually knows how to like do that.
Yeah.
But honestly, like it'd be pretty cool to do a tour.
Definitely, yeah.
MSG tour, MSG Fest.
I know there's I'm not too sure about any of the other artists, but I know there's like one really like poorly shot video of Shooter playing Cry for Help at a show.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Yeah. Speaking of,
like, really surprised to see that. It's like, man,
where was that at? Do you know?
I have no clue.
Yeah.
It's like before my time.
That song Cry for Help, it's really interesting, like harmonic wise too, because it's got this very dissonant chord in the chorus almost.
Yeah, it's like a seventh chord.
Yeah.
It's like a 7, and it's like the 7th is bent up, something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, well, that's pretty much it for my questions.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I didn't have too much. I was just kind of.
That was nice.
But yeah, all right. Well, thank you all for listening, and see you soon.